No one is born to rule. No one is born to be a slave. Those that rule over others do so because they love it and because we allow them to. In truth, they fear us way more than we fear them. There are two methods by which to achieve freedom: by unifying with others as a collective, or individually by using common tools. These tools have always been non-cooperation, non-participation, and non-compliance. The only reason the controllers haven't beaten us down yet is because we are cooperating in our own enslavement. Well, some of us are more than others. When we realize we don't actually have to do anything, we are the most powerful. When we simply refuse to be controlled, they will either have to wipe us out or try to. When we finally agree to stand up to their con game, they will be forced to show themselves, and that is one thing they fear happening the most. Why is this their greatest fear? Because up to now they have been nameless. They have accomplished their rule over us from the shadows. They have created layers of curtains, insulating themselves from being seen and confronted. When we become a collective force working together using methods like non-compliance and non-cooperation, we empower ourselves and we emotionally free ourselves of the psychological control. Because that's really all it is, isn't it? They can't jail us all. Giving us all a fine is laughable because we simply refuse to pay or to support their monetary gain in any of the other ways they have to siphon off our hard-earned money and wealth. So they would either have to attack us all or relinquish control. So far, they have controlled us with the threats we fear, like being put in jail and separating from our loved ones, or being fined and having our property seized, or even with the threat of rounding up the dissidents and putting us in FEMA camps. Well, hello from FEMA Zone 4. Do you really think they want to kill us all? If they really wanted to kill us all, they wouldn't be playing the long con, now would they? Everyone who is awake knows these plans of ultimate control have been in the making for decades, perhaps centuries, depending on who you believe they are. They already have their bunkers underground and their seed vaults and their escape plans, don't they? They already control all the water and the waterways and the large food-growing corporations, don't they? They already have a multitude of weapons of mass destruction, do they not? So what are they waiting for? They aren't waiting for anything. They have completed their plans for total domination and total decimation, if that were their goal. Why haven't they pulled the plug? Or the trigger, as it were? Because up to now, they have gained control slowly and quietly, and they've done it without ever letting us see their faces, or peeked behind their masks, or into their rooms where they play their war games. Because when you look at it all logically, and with the benefit of hindsight, you finally see the truth. The truth is, all they really want is control. They already have it, and as long as we never resist, they own us. It's time to take control of the script, isn't it? Unless we think living in the script of Hunger Games sounds like fun. There is a solution, and we just have to agree to it. We are free, we are awake, and we are rising.